Thank you, Annabelle.
Thank you, Cabinet Secretary.
Thank you, Annabelle. Can I just ask a follow-up on that very issue, Cabinet Secretary? And this bill is called the Hate Crime and Public Order Bill, and it replicates aspects of offences that currently exist in the 1986 Act that you just referred to, which is, of course, called the Public Order Act. How can you commit an offence against public order in private?
Well, actually, when it comes to the public order element of it, largely that is referring to the abolition of the blasphemy law. But I'll take your question as read. That the point of stirring up offences, and the reason why I think we need these offences, is because their effect is, or could be, to motivate people to carry out acts of hatred, which include violence, assault, and so on, against members or groups of people who belong to particular communities. Now,
all of which would themselves be criminal offences.
Let me finish.
All of which would themselves be criminal offences.
If you let me finish the point, that what it does is that if you are stirring up religious hatred, against Jews, with the intent of stirring up hatred in your private dwelling, with your children in the room, with friends that you've invited over for a dinner party, if they then act upon that stirring up of hatred, and they then commit offences, which you're right, would then be prosecuted by the law, should the person who, with the intent of stirring up hatred, and their behaviour was threatening or abusive, should they not be culpable? Should they not receive some sort of criminal sanction? Now, your answer to that may be no, because it was done in the private dwelling. My answer to that is, I think the criminal law should be looking at that stirring up of hatred because it had the intent of stirring up hatred. Remember, that intent has to be proven beyond reasonable doubt. And if that is the case, if that was your intention to stir up hatred against Jews, to make sure that those that listened to your words went out and stirred up that hatred and committed offences against Jews, then I think that deserves criminal sanction.